Update 37 is finally live in the game of LOTRO, and in this video we're going to look at the brand new race, the River Hobbit. So once you select new character, you'll see the River Hobbit race being available. Before doing anything, we're just going to look at the movie that you can play about River Hobbit. I'm just going to play this movie before looking at anything else.
The little folk who once dwelt along the river Anduin go by many names. Some use for Beatland, others follow hides, but many take the name given to their distant kin, calling themselves river hobbits. Unlike those others who departed the vales for distant lands in times of old, they have hidden for centuries in the dells of the misty mountains, protected from danger and glimpsed by few. Yet sometimes one of their kind ventures forth, following secret paths in search of other little folk who fared west across Middle-earth long ago.
So that's literally the same movie that we've seen on Lord of the Rings with the early preview, and I believe they're going to upload it to YouTube as well, but you're actually able to play it in-game if you want to take a look at that. Now, if we take a look at the River Hobbit, just like every other race, they have unique characteristics. Keep in mind that these numbers are for a level 1, like a baseline. So if you play a River Hobbit, you will get extra agility, you will get a bit less will, you will get extra morale, which is kind of nice for tankier classes. You can use daggers, and you also get frost mitigation, so taking less damage from frost skills than other races. Now the question is, how are you going to unlock the River Hobbit? Typically the way you unlock a race is simply by just buying the race in the LOTRO store, but since the River Hobbit actually arrives with different bundles, so you can get different rewards from those bundles, you actually have to log into the game with a character and then go to the store. You will be able to buy the River Hobbit race in February 2024 for 1000 LOTRO points, but until then, if you want the River Hobbit race, you will have to buy one of the bundles in-game. Another quick note on a River Hobbit, you can actually play every single class except for Bjorning, obviously, because Bjorning is a Bjorning, but River Hobbit can play every other class in the game. So what I'm gonna do is log into the game, and then we're gonna look at the bundles and what's different in each bundle, what different rewards do you get, and what are the prices. So this is me in the game of LOTRO in the LOTRO store. Now if you want to find the River Hobbit bundles, you can go into account or just simply search for River and you'll get there pretty fast. Content and classes and races. You have 3 different bundles: the base River Hobbit bundle, the Greater River Hobbit bundle, and the Superior River Hobbit bundle. As you can see, the prices is $15.95 for the base one, and then $29.95 for Greater, and $89.95 for the Superior River Hobbit bundle. And I am going to buy the Superior bundle, and I'm going to go through the differences in each bundle just to see which items you get depending on the bundle that you buy. So if you decide to get the cheapest bundle, the base River Hobbit bundle, you get 3 things. Obviously you get the River Hobbit race, so just buying the cheapest bundle will give you the ability to play the race. The other thing you get is another character slot, so an additional character slot. And the last thing in the base River Hobbit bundle is the account-wide title River Rafter. So for the base River Hobbit bundle, you get the River Hobbit race, an extra character slot, and the River Rafter title. If we then look at the next bundle, the Greater River Hobbit bundle, obviously you get the same things that you get from the base bundle. So if you go for the Greater River Hobbit bundle, you get, of course, the River Hobbit race, you get the extra character slot, you get the title River Rafter, but with the Greater bundle, you also get another title called River Dancer. Also in the Greater River Hobbit bundle, there is a Greater River Hobbit cosmetics package you get, and you get this on every toon. So one of these cosmetic packs on every character that you own, And in this box, you'll find 4 different housing items. And of course, we're going to take a look at these housing items. You have the Riverfolk ancestors that you put on a wall. And as you can see, it's like a nice couple of photos of your ancestors as Riverfolk. There's a Riverfolk chair that you can get. There's the Riverfolk bed. And there's also the Riverfolk tapestry that you can get. So these 4 housing items, but also in this Greater River Hobbit cosmetic package, there is the weapon aura of the Riverfolk. So I'm going to take a look at that, put it on my bow, and this is what the weapon aura looks like. Kind of like this watery glowing effect, and we can also see that water is dripping from your weapons. So a pretty nice cosmetic look there, the weapon aura of the Riverfolk. And the last thing you get from the Greater River Hobbit bundle will be 2,500 Virtue XP, but that's only once per account, so only 2,500 Virtue XP. So getting the Greater River Hobbit bundle will give you the River Hobbit race, 1 extra character slot, the Greater River Hobbit cosmetic package, 1 for every character, and this package includes 4 housing items, which is the Riverfolk bed, Riverfolk chair, Riverfolk tapestry, and Riverfolk ancestor, which is a framed picture, as well as the weapon aura of the Riverfolk. You also get 2 titles, which are River Rafter and River Dancer, and once per account you get 2,500 Virtue XP. And finally, moving on to the most expensive package, the Superior River Hobbit bundle. Now obviously we're going to get all the things that we already looked at from the cheaper bundles. So you will get the River Hobbit race, extra character slot, the Greater River Hobbit cosmetic package with the 4 housing items, and the weapon aura of the Riverfolk. But if you get the Superior bundle, you get 4 different titles: River Dancer, River Lady, River Lord, and River Rafter. You also get a brand new portrait frame, 1 per every character. So every character will have this frame, and I think this frame looks really nice. The Riverfolk frame. Pretty nice looking frame if you ask me. So you get this frame only by buying the Superior bundle. Additionally, with the Superior bundle, there's also 2 new packages. You will get a Superior River Hobbit cosmetics. Go ahead and open it. First off, you'll notice that there's a pet, Tome of Butterflies. And keep in mind that this package is once per every character, so every character can get the butterflies and all of these items. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tome of Butterflies and summon the butterflies. Nice little butterflies to keep you company. Pretty nice looking cosmetic pet. There's also cosmetic items that you can wear. Riverfolk cosmetics. So just looking at the cosmetic items real quick, there's a cap of the Riverfolk you can wear on your head. There is a hat of the Riverfolk if you prefer that. There's a cape of the Riverfolk, changing your shoulders. There are shoulder guards of the Riverfolk. You can put on some gloves of the Riverfolk. There's also cuffs of the Riverfolk if you prefer that. And of course there's a jerkin and trousers. And also a dress of the Riverfolk. So these cosmetic items you can get with the Superior bundle, and of course you will get these items on every character. Also in this bundle there are some housing items as well. Riverfolk tapestry, a Riverfolk chair, and there's also a Riverfolk hearth, giving your house a nice comfy fireplace. So those are your items from the Superior River Hobbit cosmetics package. 1 per every character. And additionally there's 1 more package that you can get, the Superior River Hobbit Virtue and Mithril. And in this bundle, let's open it, you will get 100 Mithril coins for your character, as well as Virtue XP, 2 Elixirs of Virtue, 5,000 each, so 10,000, and 4 Lesser Elixirs, 2,500 each, basically giving you 20,000 Virtue XP as well. So, if you choose to get the Superior River Hobbit bundle, you will get the following items: the River Hobbit race, an extra character slot, the Riverfolk portrait frame that you can see up here, the Superior River Hobbit cosmetic package, which included all of these cosmetic clothing items, these 3 housing items that you can see right here, the Tome of the Butterflies, as you can see, my cosmetic pet right next to me. You will also get the Greater River Hobbit cosmetics package, which includes these 3 items, as well as the weapon aura that I'm wearing on my bow. Glowy water that drips water from it, looks pretty nice. There's of course the 4 different river titles, and on top of that, with the Superior bundle, you get 100 mithril coins and 20,000 virtue XP. And just finally, we have a screenshot from the Ghyniverse with the River Hobbit racials. Now, as we can see, this is probably from a max level character, because the characteristics actually have higher numbers. But as we can see, the characteristics: Swimmer, 1% frost mitigation, and at max level you get another 3,360 maximum morale. You lose 136 will, but you gain 340 agility. You have the ability to use daggers, and the actual 9 racial traits you can get as a River Hobbit is a Geel and Tactics bonus for your Fellowship maneuvers if you want that. You have something called Seen the World, giving you 340 will. You have a Return to Lindleby port skill that you can earn. There's Way with Water, increasing your frost type damage and your lightning type damage, so probably good for yellow rune-keeper. There is a Virtuous River Hobbit trait, increasing your innocence, mercy, and wit by 1. There is a trait called Elusive Catch. You provide a bonus to your Fellowship's evade and stealth level, so presumably this is like their version of Duty Bound, where all your Fellowship members will get increased evade, probably for 10 minutes, as well as stealth level. There's also a trait called a River Fog, actually increasing your fishing skill by 25. So best in slot fishing race confirmed, River Hobbit. River Hobbits also get spear and dagger damage bonus, and wardens might think that the spear damage will increase your spear bleeds etc. on a warden, but from testing, from what I've heard in the Ghyniverse, it seems like spear damage only increases your initials, so River Hobbit will definitely not be a best in slot warden class. The 5% dagger damage is interesting though for classes like Burglar, so it is possible that River Hobbit will be the best race if you play a Burglar. And the final trait you can earn is Hobbit Silence, where you can lie prone in complete silence, causing enemies to ignore you. So this skill is probably something like Still as Death, where you just, go into stealth and enemies can't target you. So that's pretty much it for the River Hobbits. Hopefully this video was helpful for people to decide which bundles they're gonna get. Let me know in the comments which bundle you think is most worth it. Are you getting the base bundle just to get the race and the extra character slot? Or are you going for the higher bundles for the cosmetic items and weapon auras? I'm actually interested to see what people did choose for their bundles, or if you're even getting the River Hobbit race at all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey! Hey you! Yeah, you! What do you want? You enjoy my content and you want to support me? Fine, I'll show you how you can do it. I would really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. You can also support me through my Ko-fi homepage. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghyniverse is a Discord server created for the community of the players of Lord of the Rings Online. The server is getting close to 7,000 members, and in this server you'll find tons of helpful information. There's monthly giveaways, easy access to patch notes, you can keep up with my YouTube videos, my streams. If you're a streamer, you can ask for the streamer role and you can announce your streams in the other stream channel. There are discussion channels for pretty much everything, every class, monster players. But the best thing about this server is probably the Gearing Resources tab, where you can find anything from trait lines for every class, every build. There are stat goals where you can find out what stats you should aim for on your characters. Really helpful information about drop rates from instances, as well as screenshot from all the new loot that appears in the game. If you enjoy LOTRO, you should definitely consider joining this server, and hopefully I'll see you in Middle-earth. If you were part of the Ghyniverse already, you might have noticed that another tab appeared at the top, the LFF server. This server is a brand new server that I created, the LFF Ghyniverse. In this server, you can select which servers you want to keep up with, and once you select your server, say you select Arkenstone, you will see the LFF, the kinship advertisement, looking for kinship and trade channels, and there's also voice channels if people want to use those. The LFF channel is basically a looking for fellowship channel where people can post if they need players for the runs, and this way people don't have to be logged into the game to see the chat, they can just instead get a notification on their Discord. There's also a kinship advertisement page where kins can post their kinship advertisement and have people join their kins, and you can also post in the looking for kinship chat if you're looking for a kinship, but make sure to take a look in the kinship advertisement first and look through all the kin to find a suitable kin for you. There's also a trade channel if people want to buy or sell stuff that you can use. Hopefully you'll consider joining this server to bring the community even more together, not just in the game, but also outside of the game.